Already been a turbulent start to the year across many financial markets. There are steps you can take to get ahead financially and reach your goals in 2016. Our money man, Bob Ingram from True Vista Wealth Advisors of Ameriprise Financial, is here with some advice on putting together a winning game plan for 2016. So what can we do to get our hands on ourselves financially and our money?
Well, just like any goal that you have or things that you're trying to do this year, it starts with looking at last year, taking a step back and setting some time, whether it's pad and paper, sit down and take some time to go through and look at 2015. Maybe there are some things that you maybe didn't quite get to where you wanted to be. Some areas of financially that might be stressful or challenging. Start with those and then prioritize them. Separate them into short and particularly long-term goals. So maybe it's, I want to get a handle on my budget and get more money saved in my pocket. I want to get better handle on my retirement savings. Maybe I didn't do so well with taxes and have some complicated situations there. So break those up so you have particular goals you can work on, and then be very, very specific about those goals. A lot of times when we work with clients, that's a big challenge. Things are vague, so make them actionable. I'm going to put aside so much money per month. When am I going to do that? I'm going to have retirement savings. I'm going to increase my 401k by X percentage. How am I going to do that?
Yeah, and speaking about 401ks, what can we do differently? Because there's so much talk about retirement plans, and so-and-so's got an IRA, this person's got a 401k. What can we do differently?
Well, again, with volatile markets, what we've seen so far at the end of last year and this year, you want to know what you own. So again, take stock of your portfolio. Understand, you don't have to be a financial expert, but go through and understand how much you have in certain riskier investment assets, how maybe things that are a little bit less aggressive, and you don't want to bet. You don't want to start moving things just because, well, I'm scared about the market, I want to move everything to cash, and I'm going to do. You do that, the markets go in different ways so quickly, and right now things move based on so many different variables and information that you could be wrong on one side and then wrong on the other based on two moves. You got to be right twice if you move money in and out. Segment your portfolio so money that comes in for shorter term needs shouldn't be in risky investments. Retirees that have money aside for the next 2 years of income, keep that conservative, and then let the aggressive stuff be there where you can take advantage of downside of the market, and rebalancing your portfolio to that target helps to do that.
Great advice. One last question, really timely. With so many of us battling that holiday debt, piles up, we all know it does. Real quickly, do people need to focus on, and concentrate on paying down that debt before they save, or should they do both?
Well, it really both can make a difference, because you want to focus on paying down debt, particularly higher interest rate debt, because that just puts you 2 steps back.
Right.
But if you don't have any savings to fall back on when something goes wrong, you just pile that debt up again. So maybe break that into 2 steps. The other things that we see is sometimes you'll be paying down debt like a mortgage out of low interest rate and have higher interest debt that you're really not paying off first, and maybe you have cash in the bank that you can do that. I see that a lot of times. So focus on getting some of the higher debt paid first, then you can kind of do a comparison of whether saving or paying down other debt makes sense.
Bob Ingram, thanks for joining us at the start of the year, telling you how you can save with your money. We'll be right